Hey everybody, Paul here, and welcome to my field. Today we're playing some of the Bazaar, and we just had an amazing Mak run. We got 9 wins. I think we could have gone all the way to 10. Maybe some like extra stills or something had aligned, but I think today we're actually going to try out some Mak. It's been a while since we did a Mak Attack, and I got his poison, self-inflicting poison stuff unlocked now. I know a lot of it's been nerfed. I'm always late to Mak, to the Mak party. But that's because I just find comfort in Vanessa, and now maybe Dooley, who knows? I'm gonna do golden income so that we can just buy all the cool items. And I'm gonna go ahead and look at the small item shop. I think this is a great shop for day 1. Your poisons gain poison. Yeah. I'll take Myrrh. I think we still plan on transforming like everything. Anyways, today is a beautiful day. Hopefully you are all having a good time. Hopefully you are all, I think we're okay. We don't need letter opener right now. Hopefully you're all having a good day, good week. I finally got Elden Ring Night Rain to word, so I'm going to be playing some more of that later on. Oh, actually, I like this. So we got some burn regen, poison regen. Yeah, I think this is pretty solid for day 1. I think we easily take Pyro. Anyways, yeah, it's a nice day today. Might play some more Elden Ring Night Rain a little bit later. I'm probably also going to record some Balatro. I've been meaning to replay some of that, and I know that some of my friends are you know, going back to it, and yeah, I think I'm going to be checking that out again. I still haven't beaten like any of the gold stages, and I think I'm on one for like the blue deck, so that may be like the video that I worked on. If you never played Balatro, that's all going to sound like gibberish, so don't worry about it. Poison equal this item's burn. I think this item is actually good enough to hold on to for a little bit. So, I forget what Matt gets. Does he get the silver potion? I'm gonna check out the items. If we got like a Philo Stone upgrade, that'd be sick. Actually, retort to get the chunk of lead is huge. Magic Carpet is really, really good. I feel like there's a nerf incoming though, so I'm not gonna play with that. I kind of don't want to. You know what? Let's absolutely upgrade Mir. Upgrade the Mir. And there is a temptation here for me to sell like Venomander and get candles. I really like candles. I think they're pretty fun early game. Don't know that they kind of fit the theme of what we're doing though, so maybe I won't, especially just like day 1, it makes us a little weaker. I do think if we go against a Vanessa, which is highly likely, this board just loses anyways, so we'll just probably stick to what we have. There's a temptation to take left-handed because even if we do like a poison setup, we could do like, you know, the spider mace or the multicaster. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I think it's probably just hedging our bets for the future. Okay, we got a Mak actually. This should go in any direction then.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Okay. Never mind. We're going to lose because they have Magic Carpet. So we're just not gonna be able to beat this, and its cooldown's getting reduced. So. Yeah, I do feel like Magic Carpet just needs to appear at silver. I feel like day 1, it's just a little too strong. I don't know though. Holy shit, there's no way we beat that. There's no way. He got really unlucky. He only crit twice. Wow. We beat that complete RNG. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, hey man, you know. We'll likely keep some burn. We might keep Thurible to go the distance, you know. If you gotta keep your Thurible. Put retort out here. I don't know if it's a little early to be using it, but might as well. We'll definitely go for some more stills while we can. Your non-weapon items have extra crit chance? Yeah. A lot of Mak's best items are non-weapons. Zidian Dagger is tempting. It is actually very, very tempting. I'm gonna look for like some more. There we go. I do want Venom if we're going to like maybe try to get like a Spider Mace or the Multicastler. The what is it called? The I forget what that fucking thing's called. It's the brain fart. I can't remember, man. My brain's mush. It's the claw. You get multicast when you're poisoned and when the enemy is poisoned. It's super cool. Everyone loves it. Let's do Covetous Thief, actually. I wouldn't mind the extra crit chance. I wouldn't mind Cloak. And we do need to get some items that just like give us Catalyst or allow us to transform items into potions. Because I do think Phylostone is really good and worth keeping around, generally. Especially if you did it on day one like we did. It's generally just like you can play the whole game. Sorry, I'm just having some Kirkland Signature Italian Sparkling Mineral Water with carbonation added. We got, yeah, it's a little extra econ. It's very little extra econ, but, you know, it is an item, so can't be mad. I'm going to go to the Green Heart here and get a Silver Potion. Okay. Making an argument to use that. I'm gonna go back to the ruins here. Yeah, let's just get a reagent. Okay. Wow, Gold Myrrh is kind of crazy. Okay, realistically, Retort is very, very slow. Do we want to use a Noxious Potion instead? No, probably not. If I had the Tizidian Dagger, I probably would. I still think this is probably the best version of this board. We're likely going to lose because we just do damage really slowly right now. But that's okay. I think we're on the right track. And I should look to upgrade the Fungal Spores, now that I think about it. It'll carry us through the mid-game. Oh my god, dude, that's a nasty crit. Wait, are we getting crit with 4% crit chance? Oh my god, dude. I think his Obsidian First Aid and like crit us like 2 or 3 times. The fuck is that? Oh my god, that was nasty. Oh my god, yeah. First Aid just destroyed us there. Hey, we got a Spider Mace actually. That's really good. That is really, really good. We're definitely throwing Venom on it. Okay, we have to get some dang Catalyst, brother. We'll transform. We'll transform the Gold Myrrh. Or should I do the Chunk of Lead? The Chunk of Lead probably is the right call. But maybe we can get like the item that transforms stuff into potions when you go to... When you go to a merchant, sorry, when you haste or slow, charge this 1 second. Okay, so we do want to find some slow, absolutely. I don't know if we're gonna use this. It is kind of a cool combo because this will actually give you the health and heal, which is the main problem with the earrings. The earrings give you extra health, but they don't actually heal you at all. So they're kind of like a nothing burger, generally. Okay, that's really big. And also right here, multicast for each player with poison. That is actually also very big. It's one of the new items I really want to try. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this is more important than the Venom. The Venom is 1 extra poison. It's really just a trigger. However, it's better than the silver. I'd rather upgrade it than have that silver potion, so... Okay. I'm tempted to throw out the barbed claws for the multicast. I'm tempted. I think instead of this, we'll get more poison. Buddy? There we go. We'll get more poison if we do something like this. And also, I'm just gonna get the gold now. Okay, both players gain poison. Gain regen for the fight. Yeah. 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 We're getting the pieces assembled here. Retort might go. It might go. I think for now it stays, but if we can't get this upgraded, we might just use it as a chunk of lead. Actually, we still want to upgrade it because the chunk of leads are worth more when they're higher rarity. I think we can beat the 100 Aetheryte. I'm fairly confident because we'll have physical damage as well. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, that is charging up the spider mace pretty decently. We do need more like slows though. Slows are poison. I mean, we have a lot of poison, but to make spider mace really pop, you need like more triggers, more raids, more bounties. I am gonna look for medium items. I'm tempted just to get that poison. Okay, Nightshade is worth getting because if you transform it, you get a big toxic guy. That's always worth grabbing. A retort would be huge. At the start of each day, get a catalyst. Yeah, we gotta get the Elutal. All right. Sorry, Candles, not this time, bud. Candles with the claws actually could be kind of crazy too. Now that I'm thinking straight. Smoth meal. Okay, we've got like a lot of stuff here. Maybe even too much stuff. So we're getting a catalyst at the start of the day. We're getting a chunk of lead. All right. Sorry, Venomander, you gotta go. Okay. Is Elutal? No, we don't have a way to get like ingredients down here. I was gonna say, is Elutal better than retort? And I don't think it is right now. Although Nightshade probably is. Yeah, Nightshade probably is. Okay.
I will fight you.
All right.
Only so that I
Okay.
can study you.
My fight isn't with you.
I'd planned on transforming the Nightshade, so we'll see how it does here. This is actually a little dangerous because this is Wide Weapon Vanessa, and they're just really strong right now. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the regen at the moment to where we can like deal with this. So I think this is a clear loss.
My
Yeah.
ship red, but I don't.
Started with gold still, huh? You monster. All right. And then they went Wide Weapon. They got the poison still. You. You're a real piece of work, bub. Real piece of fucking work. What happens with the barbed claw? Does it get its cooldown reduced? I actually don't know.
Does good work.
I'm going to upgrade Nightshade because it can be kind of a carry item for the mid game, and also if we transform it later on, it'll have a better pool of items to interact with. Okay, let's do this. All right. All right. Phylostone, and we'll get Mothmeal out here, and we'll have to transform it. I don't think we're gonna keep the restorative earrings, but we might like try to transform those too. I'll get a small non-weapon item. We're not like super rich. When you poison the stains, regen is actually. I like Black Rose. It is a little slow. We will transform though. Absolutely. Heavy Tzidian daggers, probably. Yeah. Probably not gonna use that one, sadly. I know, bud. When you poison, disdains regen. I think that's, I think that's good. Hellbilly? Can we take on the Hellbilly?
You gonna squeal like a scrig in a hay trap.
I don't even know if we want anything from this guy either. What we'd love is like a second Venom. That would be so cool. Some way to trigger the Spider Mace more. We'd love like a heavy enchant on Venom or on the Barbed Claws too. That would turbocharge the Spider Maze.
You gonna be
And then if we got like a, maybe the big guy. We got the Ganjo. Probably not this time, my friend. Go to the item store. We actually have a lot of gold. Oh my god, we gotta get the hemlock.
How about this weather where... Oh,
Silver incense. I like silver incense more than I liked that regen item, which
that
is
doesn't work
crazy.
out for you. Come back for a refund.
I'll check out the regen items here.
Yeah.
All right. Venomous dose is kind of scary, because you're getting more self poison.
The city's where the wolves are.
I'm gonna reroll even though it's very expensive. Ouroboros. When you poison, gain regen for the fight. Oh my god. Okay, there is something with Ouroboros statue with the self-inflicting like poison setup. Just don't know that I want to like sell anymore to get to it. We could sell the restorative earrings, but I think we're okay. I still don't necessarily know the direction. I think Nightshade is still strong enough to carry, so let's just play it by ear here.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
What's he got? He's got the 28-hour fitness. Horrifying implication is to the, I guess, I don't know, the time zones in Pelago here. Oh my god, we are going to die. I didn't realize how many shield and weapons he has.
Was invigorating.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Alright. Pidge has been on kind of a rip and tear lately. He's ended a few of my runs, a few of my good ones. Oh my god. When you poison, your weapons gain damage. Absolutely. That is one of the...
Had a breakthrough.
It's critical. It's critical. Okay. First, we're going to transform. Should I do it? We'll be down some gold. I don't know if I do. I think I might actually have to wait on that. Okay. Another Philo Stone is trying to sit with it, but I don't think you need to, especially not a bronze. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Val Pack. Sometimes he's got good stuff. Sometimes he's got doo-doo.
Everything is for sale.
I'm not gonna re-roll that one. Sorry, friend.
Not going to like this.
I guess I could have held on to those bronze items. I always forget he buys stuff for more. But who gives a hoot? You know what I'm saying? Okay, when you poison yourself, poison 4. When you use an adjacent item, poison yourself 4 and gain 2 regen. This is one of the key items here. Now, I haven't used this item yet, so I have to figure out how this works. When you heal or gain regen, this gains poison. Okay, so we want to keep Nightshade. When you use an adjacent item, poison yourself 4. So we want one of these barbed claws to be on one side of it. Okay. And we dump Thurble. Thank you for your service. Do we dump Philosopher's Stone? We might dump Philosopher's Stone. Or is it Fundral Spores? Fundral Spores might be the odd man out. Alright, forgive me if this is like a key item in this build. I'm still very much new to it. But it is only bronze, so maybe we can buy like a better version. So we go like this.
So glad we could share this.
No, it's like this. When you use an adjacent item, poison yourself 4 and gain 2. So we will poison 3, poison ourselves, gain regen. When we gain regen, this will get stronger. Gain regen for the fight, equal this item's poison. We need some way to like scale our poison for the venomous dose. I'll take this. There is a part of me that thinks maybe the Philosopher's Stone that we have is like the next thing to go. We want like, no, Catalyst doesn't, it doesn't matter what rarity the Catalyst is. Chunks of gold, yes, but not Catalyst. Infernal Envoy has some cool stuff here. He also might kill us now that I'm remembering how Sunlight Spear works. Okay, I just want to see how this works. I'm really new to this item. And we're scaling our damage too every time we poison, so there is actually a lot to like here. Yeah, okay. This is really just for triggers. It's not about the poison going out. It's a trigger machine. Gain regen for that equal this item's poison. So we might need Fundal Spores for this, actually. Okay. I guess maybe we should have gotten rid of Philosopher's Stone. It's just hard to get rid of Philo Stone because of, like, I don't know, it's usually such a strong weapon. A strong item, I should say. I don't know. If we did like a Fundal Spores, we'll probably keep it. I could have went to Andy's here. I was thinking like, oh, let's just transform the Toxic Hourglass. It's likely just not good enough. Okay. Okay. Another fight. That's awesome. We'll level up.
Go to academy?
Okay, buddy. My god. Scratched his ear too much. Dead behind me. Wiggling his head. Oh my god. That opening barrage from the printing duels is actually pretty dangerous. I've never had him like just delete half my health before. Cannonball.
The Bazaar has many
Brand.
secrets. I will uncover them all.
Okay. Well, there's an upgrade. Definitely getting rid of that. Okay. I do think this is pretty good. We are scaling damage.
I may be young for a captain.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if this is the finisher build. We gotta get... I'd love to get this Toxic upgraded, and I'd love to get some more, I don't know, weapon skills, because I think these are the kill shots. More poisoners, more poison triggers.
Like my crew says at the bar.
Oh my god, we almost
Another
died. But we won. Sorry, I didn't expect the fight to be over that fast. Obsidian Pop Snappers is nasty. I was like, okay, are we gaining regen? And we did. But we do need the skill when you do anything, poison burn, blah blah blah, you gain regen. That would absolutely go crazy with this. Okay, we'll go to Valpak.
Can I help you find everything?
Alright, this guy is going to buy our silver. So Catalyst, we get money for. Another Barbed Claw is actually kind of nutty. We would need absolutely another Venom, though, for that to be... If this was old Venom, where it was, like, adjacency, oh, man, that would go crazy. Okay, I'm definitely holding on to that, but I do think that the Spider Mace is popping off enough. Especially if we had, like a poisoned Barbed Claw. Oh, arr. Okay, it's kind of tough here. Let's see what we get. When you poison, gain regen is actually pretty sick with it. When you poison yourself, poison 4. When you poison... Or when you use an adjacent item, poison yourself and gain regen. When you poison, gain regen. Okay, if we had something that's like when you gain regen... Well, we do. We have Nightshade, so we already kind of have a combo here. Okay.
Is he here?
Another transformation. Absolutely. Yeah, let's just do the chunk of lead. We just gotta keep the money going, the money machine. Right. Oh, not that one. This one. Okay, there is something to like about Zookeeper. He's got a lot of poison, and he's got the skill when you use a friend poison. Which, now that I think about it, we don't have any friends anymore. But you know what? We might get, like, Train Spider or something. Okay. Nightshade's getting big. It's not as big as I would kind of hope for, like, this point in the game. And we're still, like, Man, we're still like not doing great. We've lost 3 rounds, which is kind of surprising. Actually really surprising now that I think about it. Yeah, we absolutely get double the attack.
My mind glows. I see everything.
This is a tough one. Does Barbed Claw get reduced cooldown? Bazaar Wiki. Does Barbed Claw get reduced cooldown? That is Barbed Claw. When it upgrades, it just gets more damage. Okay, so not really worth it. Venom isn't worth upgrading. The incense is cool because you get multiple slows, which will work with Spider Mace. But I think maybe rapid injection systems that just the call here, because we'll just get more regen.
Feel the difference?
Yeah.
That's some masking.
We do poison ourselves a lot, so we really got to find like some way to offset that. You know what? Pearl's Dig Site is actually pretty timely. Let's see if we can find something cool. Colossal Popsicle? Probably not for this build, but that is really fun. Appreciate that. Man, they want us to go freeze, huh? Okay, this is actually probably the item. Poison both players 5. When you poison yourself, gain regen for the fight and haste an item. Yeah, it's probably the fight. Okay, so Philosopher's Stone. Oh, it's tough. I kind of want to keep it, but you know what? That's tough. Okay, when you poison yourself, gain regen. Is it? Man, that sucks. Is it really incense? I think I literally think it's incense, which is it's going to make Spider Mace much worse. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it, but I do think that we need to watch when you heal or gain regen. Yeah, so this just works together. So we need to watch and see how much Spider Mace triggers, because we might just put Barbed Claw down beside it. That may be like the new normal here. It kind of sucks to go into Pearls and get a Mac item, to get an item for the character we're already playing instead of like something really cool and different, but...
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Okay. Single weapon Mantis Shrimp is wild. That's wild. It's pretty slow. Damn, we're getting a lot of regen here.
You've got talent. You should put it toward noble.
We're getting a lot of regen. Okay, let's look to see what went off. 4 times, 4 times. You know what? Spider Mace is keeping up. God, I am tempted to throw out another Barbed Claw just for aura, but... Poison both players, gain regen. When you poison yourself. So this just helps with this. Just helps with that. Like, steroid match. Okay, what do we get? Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't think we need it. Another Venom is really funny because it would make Spider Mace go crazy. What we would do too is we would do something like we take this off. We'd have this down here. I don't think it really works all that well because I just don't think I mean, what's the point, right? I guess the point is that these weapons would be scaling like crazy. They would actually be going up maybe getting pretty huge. All right, the next PvE fight, I might actually test it out. I might try it out, man. I don't know. It seems kind of cool. Is it good? I don't know. I don't think it's like... Get out of here, bud. I don't think we care about transforming shit into poisons. Poisons. Yeah, fortunately. Okay. JJ. Oh, JJ. Not a Lembic. brother. An obsidian spider mace or barbed claw would go crazy. All right, I do want one of those. I do. All right, Joyful Jack is obviously the way to go. Let's get a little crazy with it. Okay. I don't think this beats Nightshade. I do think Nightshade is just superior because you're gaining like a big poison nuke. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. These weapons should get pretty big. What would be really cool would be to get like from one of the first fights, the thing where you start the fight with a poison. Okay. I mean, these are getting pretty big. It's actually really kind of gross. Oh god, it's so tempting. I kind of want to run this just because I think it's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, when you poison yourself, poison 10, so we'll be poisoning the enemy for a lot. Now, I understand Nightshade has that big poison nuke, but this is kind of like spreading it out. It's like poison and damage.
Welcome in, hon.
Welcome in, hon. When you freeze, oh man, if we got the Colossal Popsicle, there's kind of like a world there, but... Gain 2 regen for the fight. Yeah, they definitely nerfed the crap out of this item, which is good. I think it was really infuriating to fight that for the first few days.
Melting away impurities.
Okay. What is? I mean, if I did a burn enchant, no. I want the. There we go. Well, when you slow your weapons gain damage, that's also tempting, because if we get it. If we get a slow enchant, that's also really, really tempting. I think this is the right call. This is like the clearly right call. This is the like, but what if call. More scaling, more power. I'm doing it, and I'm hoping that we get here soon. Oh, maybe a slow upgrade to one of our weapons? Okay, we just have to grab that, because that actually could be important. Oh, man, I believed. I was hoping that we would see like a slow spider mace or something. It's alright. It's alright. Or a slow adrenal converter when you poison yourself slow. Is that how that works? I don't know. Or it's probably just like slow an item when it goes off, but... Okay, so he's got floor spike. It's pretty nasty. His Philo Stone's really small. I feel like we're okay. I know we're okay. Holy shit. Things are getting big. Things are getting pretty big. I'm liking this. I mean, it's still surprising that we're only like half and half here. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Oh, obsidian ladder opener. If we were doing the carpet build, that's crazy. Probably. I might try transforming it again. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's try. Here we go. We want barbed claws. Barbed claws. Yes. All right. Alright, I'm not going to waste any more resources on that. It was a nice attempt. We definitely want to try to find one of the many items that we have here. Hemlock is tempting. Hemlock is tempting, actually. Yeah. Laboratory's cool. I don't think I don't actually know how you would utilize, laboratory. Like, just getting random enchants. Maybe if you had the bird, the relic guy, but it, I don't know, it just seems a little... We'll do Burninator Bot. I think we put out a ton of damage, and I don't think we really want any of his stuff. Maybe we'll get this enchant, distill. It'll work with our immolating spark. We'll get a fiery enchant on something. I don't know. We'll see. Probably. I didn't also realize that most of his items are huge. We'll have to like delete items. Which kind of sucks. Damn, these things are going crazy. Why is this one so weak? How does that work out? When you use an adjacent item, wait, why is... Because this one went off twice, but like how... They should be on the same timer, right? What? Am I crazy? Oh. Alright, get the chuntalette out of here. There's no way we can make this work. It is really cool. Maybe we transform it. Do we transform that? Oh my god. Hold on. How does this work? When you use an adjacent item, I don't think we can... I think we need the adrenal converter to, like, stay alive. And it hastes things, too. So I just... I see, like, the vision there. I just don't think that actually works.
Death itself.
Maybe if we were doing weaponless, we would do, like, something like Quill and Ink. This, it would have multicast. Yeah, I just don't think that works. It's freaking crazy. We're getting a lot of dupes this run. Sorry, I used the frick word. I apologize. I'll do that again. Oh, I should have went to the weapon shop.
The Bazaar is more than a city. It is...
Alright, we're gonna fight Dooley here. Dooley's a mixed bag. I've been getting my poop rocked in by Dooley. Sometimes I've been doing the rocking. So I guess we'll see. Railgun. You don't want to see railgun. Tack, 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 tack. Okay, we might very well lose this. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. That's an insanely good build for day 8. Are we on lethal? No, thank God. We're getting close though. Okay, let's see what we get. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Toxic Sapphire is cool. Not what I'm looking for. Lead. I am going to transform the Nightshade here. I do think the Nightshade is really good, but I do like what we have. And it frees up some space in the inventory there. Probably not doing this one. This can be anywhere. It doesn't need to be next to anything. Okay. We'll fight a monster because we want to level. And Blood Reef Captain, welcome. Cute guy zone. Your items cooldowns reduced by blah 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 if you have a weapon and a vehicle. We have a weapon, tool, and no vehicle. So actually we wouldn't mind full arsenal. Because I think you get it, it's like every single item you can get like a reduction, up to 15%. Okay, well we got Pesty Pete's, don't worry about that. Okay, this is actually really good with the adrenal converter. I can already tell it would be double haste. But like a random enchant could also be like really good. I'm gonna do a random enchant on the rapid injection system. I actually hope it's like slow. It's turbo because there's an illusion of choice here. God damn it. When you poison yourself, haste one item for 2 seconds. Okay, so now we have more haste. You know what? That's fine. Bastard. Bastard chain. I wanted slow for the slow and steady. If we don't get like a slow enchant and I took this, man, that's gonna really tick me off. Okay, we have a lot of haste.
You're an artist with a blade.
Thank you. Bidido is obviously would be a lot of sustain. It would actually help counteract our poison. Bidido. Nope. Spices. Spices could be good. We already scale though. We don't really need it. I'm selling it. I'm not gonna budge about.
Is full of noise.
Lethargy is not what we want. You could play around it just with some charge items. I don't want to deal with that. I don't really care about having, like, I guess we get 6 more poison. I'm looking for the regen. First time you slow. Come on, don't do this. Are you fucking serious? Are these heal items? I'm doing creeping chill because I do believe we're still going to get a slow. That was a huge whiff. That was a huge whiff. But if we did a slow, then we have a freeze. Okay. When you poison, this gains damage for the fight equal to the amount poisoned. This guy is actually sick with it. Sick with it. I kind of like what we have, though. If I'm being real, I kind of just want to, like, ride this high.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your breaks.
Watch us get completely shut out by this
Ultimate
pig.
secret. Will you get me any closer?
My people believe in peace.
Maybe I should have. God dang it! I should have just done the poison across the board. I was looking for the when you poison do anything you gain regen because I wanted to have this item go to the moon so that we would get even more regen. But oh my god, how did we fucking lose that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, how did we lose that? I am going to freak out. Oh my god, it's real. It's real. It's real. Okay. Here's the best play. We put it on Venom, and then Barbed Claw will slow like 3 things down when it goes off. And we have a freeze, and we gain damage. Okay.
I must rise up.
I don't want to say that I'm completely infuriated at that last one, but I might actually be just a little bit. So forgive me. Another one. Oh. No, we can't make another one work, sadly. It is very funny, but we can't do another one.
Cast aside your destruments.
All right. Come on, man. Just give me some upgrades. Mothmeal, actually, we got like a slow spider mace. Crit, no, match stills. Yeah, just match stills are more likely to have the regen.
Science. I fear you will take it.
Gain, okay, first time you fall below half health, gain 1 times your regen for the fight. So this is like double, I think at Diamond it's double regen. This is really tempting. It's not the one, like, it's really good, but it's not the one that I want. But I don't think we can afford to reroll and get some complete doo-doo again, so we just have to take it. Sea Shadow. Oh, dude, Blowtorch. Alright. Getting a diamond item and then, like, transforming it might be a good call. Test subject, or just selling it. Test subject alpha is compelling. There's a compelling argument to be made there for sure. I just kind of don't want to use it. Is that weird? I want to use that on its own build. I kind of like this weird build we have. Okay, I'm getting pretty expensive here. I probably should have just, like, got that one to sell. Okay. When a player uses a weapon, poison that player 5. When you use a non-weapon, so this is like, instead of the barbed claws we wouldn't use. Well, actually, there would be synergy there. Because then we'd be getting regen. Poison bolt players 5. When you poison yourself, your weapons gain damage for the fight equal to 1 times the amount. Your weapon to the left of this has lifesteal. Okay, so clearly for this, we would want to... This is actually really hard, because how would you use rapid... How would we use this here? I guess we take out one venom. Venomous dose? Maybe we take out these. And then we'd throw this on the barbed claw. We'd be getting a lot less poison. You poison yourself, gain regen. I'm tempted to try this.
That looks like the
I feel like this is maybe gonna be good. I'm gonna switch these around so I gain just a little bit more health. We'll try it on Lord of the Waste here. I feel like this is gonna be a lot less poison. Oh yeah, it takes a little bit to start up, but I guess so would the other two. The nice thing about this is that Barbed Claws is actually purging our poison now. So I kind of think this might be better. 30 poison. I'm gonna try this for the next fight. Oh god. Okay, we got the Omega one. I think it's probably okay to get rid of the retort. I think it's just the chunks of lead at this point are kind of just taking up space. I don't think we're using flambeage, even though it would be kind of cool.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
Now,
if that doesn't work out for you,
so how does this work now?
refund.
When you poison yourself, your weapons gain damage for the fight equal to 2 times the amount poisoned. Yeah. So now we're just kind of like super scaling, right? Oh my god, can you imagine madness feeling? Okay. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. Cooldown reduction? Poison? Probably just cooldown reduction, and I'll throw it on Spider Mace so that it can kind of get off of the perfect. There we go. We're kind of like off of that. If we get this down to like 8 seconds, that actually.
If you knew
All right. I
what
don't know if this
purpose,
goes the
you
distance.
would stand aside. In 100 years when you
I do
are
think it's pretty
lost,
strong.
I will remain.
I would still love the one perk. Oh fuck. Oh. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. This is gonna be a lot of freaking damage. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that killed us. We got him to half health, and then his... What is this? So we got a double freeze, and that triggered everything. When any item gets freeze, he would deal damage. That's fucking gross, dude. Okay, we only got 4 wins. I actually think we got robbed. I think we got put up against some pretty insane opponents. That last guy is on the high roll of his life. Like, I don't think that build gets any better than that. But you know what? For my first time trying match self-poison items, I did have a lot of fun. I think these are really cool, and we got some cool dupes here to like really play around with. Maybe there were some obvious combos I missed on. I did obviously take some risk with these stills, getting the slow stills when like we didn't really have any way to slow. Yeah, that's not the smartest play. But overall, I think we ended up getting like a lot of good synergy. I think it was a little too late. We'd already lost a lot. And once you get to day 10, all the builds are just the nuttiest build you've ever seen. So, but anyways, if you like that, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.